In this vlog, I'm gonna talk about a few things I've modified. There's nothing alive in the game, and when I press play, everything starts, everything pops up. I've created a few manager classes that what they do is they spawn the different things, like the NPCs, one for the NPCs, another one from the flora, and then I'll do another one for the fauna. And what they do is they take care of the positioning of the different things and the randomization of certain elements. For example, these trees, as you can see, there's 3 forests. There's a little one here to test the Lumberjack. There's a fairly big one there, and there's a giant in the background. And these forests they have a random structure. Like each tree has a random distance between each other within certain parameters, so it makes sense. There's nothing too wacky, but you know, every forest should be different. The biggest change I've done now, which is not something you can see, but it's very useful. Before you had the different zones in the game for different things, like for example the pond. I had to tell the game where to fish, where to store food, where to sleep, where to do everything. Now they can dynamically change that and decide for themselves. So for example, everybody starts with whatever task they have to do. Everybody starts in the same spot looking for whatever they have to look for. And when they find a fish, for example, they designate a fishing zone according to the place where they found the fish. So now this guy is fishing here, but before starting to fish, he didn't know where the fish were. He just started looking around, and since the whole pond is very close to the village, he found the fish and he said, okay, that's where we fish. And now everybody who wants to fish, they can go there. Same for sleeping, same for storing the fish, same for the trees. Everything works dynamically. So if, for example, the lumberjack cuts these trees right here, right next to them, then he will start looking for more trees, and eventually he will find these ones or those ones in the back. And he will reallocate the zone to cut where to cut trees. As you can see, it's very wacky right now. The trees are kind of explode when they are cut, but you know, it's not a priority, and it looks kind of, I like wacky. He also stores the wood in this pile here. I don't have tools yet, so he's just using an invisible axe, but you know, it's pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to see other than the trees, but it's been a lot of coding to make this less static as before. And in the long run, the idea is that the game will start with nothing, I mean, other than the nature, and they will build everything, the beds, these wooden structures. They will put piles of stuff, maybe a wood fire, I don't know. So yeah, that's all. And that's it.